ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्य मनोभीष्टं रूपाकरामह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayan Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्धिताय कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hukum karoti vachalam pangubhlangayate girim yatkripahtamaham vande Shri Guru Dinataranam Shri Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Om apavitro pavitro va sarvavastham gatopi va yat smaret pundarikakshaha sahabhyabhyantaram suchi Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu. Hare Krishna. Can you increase the volume for me? Master volume. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hanuman Jayanti ki jai. Today is the appearance day of Hanumanji. Right? Actually, the word Jayanti should be used. The word Jayanti should be used to glorify Devatas, glorify great devotees. Not anybody and everybody should be used the word Jayanti. But it's a different thing, you know. Today's day and time, people don't know the meaning of these words. Am I audible to everybody in the back? Yeah? Right. Yeah. So it is being used many places. But Jayanti, certain words should not be used casually. They are used for a purpose. You are glorifying the person who has appeared on that day. And Jayanti necessarily doesn't mean that he has to die. It's not like, you know, a person has died so we are telling Jayanti. इसका मतलब यही नहीं होता है. इसका मतलब ये होता है कि we are very grateful that you have appeared and you have given so much to us. It's a Jayanti. We celebrate like that. So today is the appearance day of Hanumanji, right? The best exemplified devotee in the scriptures, who has given everything that belongs to him to Ram. There is nothing that he reserved that, you know, oh, this I will not give or this much service only I will do. The moment we think of Hanumanji, we think about limitless, endless service. Right? Without even considering his own safety, his own image, right? Or any contractual obligation. Sugriva also did service to Ram, but there was some contractual obligation involved in that. What was that? You save my kingdom, I will serve you. Right? But in case of Hanumanji, there was no contractual obligation. In fact, Hanumanji knew that his sheer reason for appearance was to serve Ram. Because he was given a necklace by Brahma. Forgot the name of the necklace. So, and nobody could see that necklace. And Brahma told, when your main person in your life for whom you have appeared, when he appears in front of you, he can see the necklace. Right? That's one of the indications. So when Ram looked at Hanumanji, he could see the necklace in his neck. So immediately Hanumanji understood, my beloved Supreme Lord has appeared. Right? And my life is to serve him. So today we are discussing the 12th session of SSR, Science of Self-Realization. And the topic is practical application of Bhagavad Gita in life. Right? Practical application of last 12 sessions. And if you are wondering why this bore is happening right now, it is to signify that life is like this. Life is not going to be a calm place where you'll sit down and hear and learn Bhagavad Gita or apply Bhagavad Gita. It's going to be like this. It's going to be filled with so many sounds, so many distractions, so many difficulties, so many reversals, so many disappointments, so many things will happen in life. But in spite of all that, we are going to be determined to go ahead in the goal of our life. That is called Bhagavad Gita. And when Bhagavad Gita was spoken, it was not spoken in a multi-purpose hall or anything, or in a nice auditorium, where everything was calm. Maybe the sound was even more than this. When Arjuna was speaking to Krishna, when he told, take my chariot in between the armies. What kind of armies were we talking about? 18 Akshohinis. We can't even imagine that kind of army today. Right? Actually coming in front of each other and fighting. Today it's all political fights. People sit in AC rooms and ask people to release missiles. Right? But that's not real war. Real war means the king is in the front, he is holding the sword and is going forward into the army. Right? And there were 18 Akshohini Sena and so many great warriors the world has never seen at one place were there in that assembly, both on Kaurava's side and Pandava's side. And in that situation, you can imagine how much sound will come? If there are, say, 100 horses here, how much sound will they make? What to speak of 1 crore horses? Can you imagine? This side and that side. Sound was like anything. It was not only normal sound, it was scary sound, fearful sound, right? Which is what was Kurukshetra. Kurukshetra, they had assembled there for what? For doing the war. There was no other purpose for them to assemble there. So they assembled there to do the war. And in that situation, Arjuna is asking Krishna, what should I do? Right? And it signifies that in our life also, we are going to face problems like that. We are going to face endless problems. There is no end to it. Don't think that, okay, if I reach old age, my problems will go down. No, problems will go up. Right? With every passing year, your problems are only going to go up. Material problems, of course. But the main problems that we are supposed to focus on are what? 4 main problems. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. Birth, death, old age and disease. These 4 problems we are supposed to conquer in this human life. In animalistic life, they don't have a choice. They have to encounter and face a lot of other problems. We also will face a lot of problems. But our focus will be on this main 4 problems. So everybody who has come for satsang here, we are not here to resolve your material problems. Your material problems will not only stay, it will increase also. That's not the point. We are going to resolve the spiritually main important issue that we are taking birth again and again. We are going through these material problems again and again. Right? So practically application of Bhagavad Gita, meaning first of all recognizing that what is the purpose of Bhagavad Gita. Are you all able to hear? Sometimes the sound goes up. Yeah, Krishna Prabhu, you can hear? Yeah? Okay, Hare Krishna. So, what is happening here actually is Ugra Karma. You know what is the meaning of Ugra Karma? Ugra Karma means the karma which creates lot of disturbance and lot of reaction. Putting these borewells is not natural. The sound that you are hearing is the cry of the earth. Mother Earth is not happy the way water is being removed or the way she is being drilled. Can you imagine somebody drilling your body? This is not the way. Water is given when Mother Earth is happy. She fills the ponds, she fills the lakes, she fills the rivers, and the water automatically comes. And wells are dug, in a very, very devotional way. Wells are dug. They don't go like, so down. But this is like forceful extraction of natural resources. And when you forcefully extract natural resources, what comes out is not good for your health also. Yeah? Because this water has not been blessed by the sun god. The water that you are going to drink is not going to give you enough nutrients. It is going to suck your nutrients back. Right? It's very unfortunate. You might tell Prabhu, kya kare? Kuch nahi kar sakte. That is why our age span will go down with this kind of activity that is happening. But it's part of life. Right? Yeah. So practical application of Bhagavad Gita, we are going to deal with few topics today. One is the importance of Bhagavad Gita. Second is, how do we acquire that knowledge of Bhagavad Gita? By going to the perfect Guru, and how I should become a perfect disciple. Both the ways we'll discuss. And then we'll discuss where to get this knowledge, temples, and what is the purpose of these temples. And then we're going to discuss how to balance spiritual life and material life. I'm sure a lot of you have this question. Prabhuji, what to do? whatever you tell is nice, but when I go outside, life is different. So how should I balance both of these? And then we're going to discuss about sadhana and discipline, and how can I practically experience Krishna in life? What all services can I do in my life so that my spiritual life is always blossoming? My spiritual life is always taking me ahead. Yeah. So what is the purpose of Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita, people have given different purposes. People have interpreted in different ways, saying Bhagavad Gita is for yoga, or Bhagavad Gita is for going into Mauna Vrata, or Bhagavad Gita is to counteract karma. Bhagavad Gita is to understand who is God. Bhagavad Gita is God is telling what is the most important duty in life. Yes, but the last thing is very important. What is the most important duty in life? Right? So in Bhagavad Gita 8.6, Lord Krishna is telling, Yam yam vapismaram bhavan tadyati agte kalaveram tam tam evaiti kaunteya sadatar bhava bhavitaha. Prabhuji and Mataji, this is the secret of Bhagavad Gita, which a lot of people don't know, which I want all of you to take it back. Very important. This one shloka, if you remember it at all times, you will never deviate from your spiritual life. What is that? Please repeat after me. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail. Then it is not a religious statement. It's a very straight instruction by God. That prepare yourself in a proper way before you die. Don't die like a dog. Don't like a donkey. Don't die like an insect. But that's what people are doing outside. They are not spending any time to prepare for death. We have got this opportunity to prepare for death. So why don't we prepare for death? Right? Maintaining family, earning money, getting a good post in office, maintaining good health, all that is okay. But death is coming. By doing any of these things, will death stop? It's not going to stop. Death is coming. With every passing day, we are one day closer to death. Isn't it? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing. Right? With every passing day. Today is what? 11th of April? 11th of April 2025? I'm sorry, you're one more day closer to your death. Because the date of your death is already fixed. That is not going to change. We are just heading towards it. Right? So when knowing that death is coming ahead, if still we are not becoming serious to understand what am I supposed to do before I die, then what kind of a dumb life are we leading? What is the purpose? Prabhu, I have read Shiv Puran, I have read Kurma Puran, I have read Matsya Puran, I have read Devi Puran, and understood what? What did you understand? I have read Bhagavad Gita also, and what did you understand? Why are you talking about nonsensical topics in the name of spirituality? Krishna is not wasting any time. Krishna is to the point. Death is coming. Yam yam vapisvaram bhavan. Become ready, Arjuna. At the time of death, you have to choose me. If you don't choose me, your whole cycle will start again. Your whole cycle will start again. And if you are fortunate, in a human body. And if you are unfortunate, in an animal body. Or insect body. Or a tree body. See how important and urgent this message is? When Srila Prabhupada, our Sansthapak Acharya, he met his spiritual master for the first time in Ultadanga Junction in Kolkata. His spiritual master, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. You see those Parampara chant, the second person from the left side. He was giving a lecture, and Abhay Charan Babu, who is our Srila Prabhupada now, he went to that assembly. He looked at this sadhu sitting and giving lecture. And after hearing the lecture, he asked, but Swamiji, all this, whatever you are telling, the teachings of Lord Chaitanya Bhagavad Gita, we can implement only after independence of India. Now we have to first get independence. This is 1920s I am talking about. And the simple answer that Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj told is Abhay Charan Babu. Or rather, at that time he didn't know that name also, he just met him. He just said that there is nothing more important than focusing your mind on Krishna and going back to him. Because this political situation will keep changing. Today there is Congress, tomorrow today there is BJP, tomorrow there will be Congress. God knows, day after tomorrow there will be AAM also. What will you do? This is not going to change. This will remain. Whether politically it's a conducive atmosphere or not, doesn't matter. Of course, we have to do what we have to do. But most important thing, don't forget that your goal of life is to become Krishna conscious. Because if you become Krishna conscious, then all the problems are solved at once. This material world is a place filled with people who want to exploit this world, including you. How can you be happy in this world? And in this world you can't see Krishna most of the time. How can you be happy? How can this world be attractive? So Krishna consciousness is the goal of Bhagavad Gita. You should never forget that. People tell so many things about Bhagavad Gita, but Bhagavad Gita ends with one shloka where Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshashyami masucha. Hey Arjun, surrender. Stop all this agendas talking about politics, talking about welfare of others, talking about, being nice to Guru, being nice to him, being non-violent. Stop all these things. Do what I am asking you to do. Sarva dharman parityajya. He was not saying sarva adharman parityajya. We should all understand that Bhagavad Gita is the greatest scripture on this planet. Where God, Bhagavad Gita, Swayam Bhagavan is speaking. There is no person in between. And is very clearly telling, fix your life. You all have come here for attending these sessions. But you think you have come, but God has sent you here. Rather, Krishna has brought you here. Realize that. And if you start now, after this session, he has told what he is supposed to tell. Now he is going to leave you alone. And he will wait what your decision is going to be. How are you going to lead your life after this session? Am I going to lead like the way I used to do before I came here? Or am I going to change my life and make sure that this is my last life? This is my last life in this material world. And I go back to Krishna. Right? He's going to wait. Just like a mother holds the hand of a small child in the beginning days. And after some time when the child starts walking, she leaves the hand. And the child is supposed to walk by himself. You all have to walk by yourself. Nobody is going to call you and remind, Mataji, Prabhuji, class hai, aap aa rahe ho? Prabhuji, Mataji, count dena hai, doge? You have to start counting how many days you are left in this body. Can you die young? Can we die young? Yes. Will you die when you become old? Yes. When the death can come? Anytime. So what philosophy are we talking about? Shankaracharya is telling his disciples, what grammatical mistakes and things are you discussing about Vedas? Bhajago Vindam, Bhajago Vindam, Bhajago Vindam, Budamate. Samprapte Samnite Kale. Kala is coming. आ रहा है तेरा मौत पाप जल्दी आ रहा है. क्या सोच रहा है? What are you discussing? Become serious. Serious and do what? Bhajagovindam, 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 Mudam. There is never an ideal time in life to use markers. Just like the sound that you are facing when you are facing this class. Don't think about that sound. That sound is nothing but our life, our complicated life. We have complicated our life. Life was not supposed to be this complicated. So many degrees, kind of job that we are doing, kind of family that we are trying to maintain, kind of loans we are taking, kind of house we are living. चाहिए था ये सब कुछ? नहीं चाहिए था. ये हमने create किया. We have created this on ourselves. We were sent here and we are given food and water to exist, enough resources to live happily. But we are not happy. Huh? Can you see those buildings beside? I wish we can after the class you can climb this, and from there are steps and see how they have built those buildings. It's crazy. In a 60 square yard plot, there are 7 floors. Is that a sustainable model? Huh? You think that is balanced way of living? 60 square yards plot, 70 square yards plot, 7 floors. There is barely any space to even construct the steps to go up. What are we doing? Exploit. What is IIT, Indian Institute of Technology, teaching us? How good you are extracting, how good you are exploiting. That's all. Any course in this world, any engineering, any accountancy, only 2 things they are teaching. How to extract, how to exploit. If you are good at these 2 things, you will become vice president, you will become director, you will become CEO, you will become the richest person on the planet just by doing 2 activities. How to extract and how to exploit. What is the new president of America planning? What is his main agenda? Extract. He's telling, dig baby dig, drill baby drill. His open statement. Drill this planet. Occupy another country if your country is not enough. Occupy Iceland or Greenland. Right? He's going to occupy. And do what? What is he going to do? Drill. Extract. And exploit. For what? For my enjoyment. God has given enough for everyone's need. But even God cannot give for one person's greed. One person's greed also God cannot fulfill. Because that is called greed. Greed is anartha. There is no end to it. So we all have taken birth here as anartha. Brahma bhuvana loko punaravartino Arjuna. Right from the Brahma who is sinful. Even Brahma is sinful. Prabhupada explains. Brahma also is a materialistic person. That is the reason he has taken. But he is a devotee. He is a devotee who is performing this materialistic activity of this creation in service of Krishna. He is doing in service of Krishna. But he also gets affected by the 3 modes of material nature. If you read Srimad Bhagavatam, Vedavyas explains even Brahma gets affected by Rajoguna, by Tamoguna also, by Sattoguna also. So what are we? We are nothing. We are all souls who have committed sins. What is the greatest sin we have committed? By rejecting Krishna. We rejected Krishna. And we are here today. Krishna is coming back in the form of Bhagavad Gita. Swayam Bhagavad Gita. There is no difference between Krishna and Bhagavad Gita. Right? You are worshipping Krishna's Murti in the temple. You worship Krishna's Bhagavad Gita in the house. How do you worship? How do you worship? Bhagavad Gita. Agarbatti. Deepam. By reading it. That is called. Many people ask, I ask, do you have Bhagavad Gita? हाँ है ना घर पे. अरे घर में किधर है? पूजा रूम में. क्या कर रहा है? घुमा रहे हैं. We are rotating agarbattis, deepam. We will keep one flower. By keeping flower on Bhagavad Gita, you are insulting Bhagavad Gita. You are supposed to read Bhagavad Gita. Not after you die. Prabhuji and Mataji take spiritual life very seriously. Take spiritual life seriously. This opportunity will not come again and again. Even if it comes, sometimes it comes after a long gap. Who knows after this birth where you are going to take birth? And who knows if there will be ISKCON or not in that place? Huh? Because ISKCON is the only movement without any hesitation, I am telling, which is teaching the message of Bhagavad Gita as it is. Without any compromise. Have I spoken about any meditational activity here? Huh? Any Jnana Lingam stone that you can buy here? Huh? Any nonsensical business I am doing here? Nothing I am doing here. We are directly presenting what Srila Prabhupada has asked us to present. Bhagavad Gita that was presented to Arjuna in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Purpose of Bhagavad Gita is not to make you pious. Purpose of Bhagavad Gita is not to bring auspiciousness to your life. Purpose of Bhagavad Gita is to make sure this is your last life. That is why a lot of people who come to Puja, Bhagavad Gita, this kind of session, many people leave also. The first day we started, we were 120. Today I think we are 40. Where did those 80 go? It's okay. They made some progress. Don't think anything has gone waste. But not everybody is ready for this. Why? Because everybody has come to enjoy this world. I want to enjoy this world. That is the main agenda. Right? Not everybody will surrender in this life. That's okay. journey has started. This journey is not journey of one life. We want it to be a journey of one life, but sometimes it's a journey of multiple lives. And that's okay. If you brought your friend here, she has heard one class, or she has heard nothing in that, she only ate prasadam, that is also is the beginning of her spiritual life. It began. Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapadyate vasudeva sarva iti samahatma sudurlabha. Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita. Bahunam janmanam ante. After many births, Prabhujis and Matajis, please understand this. You are coming here after many births. You are not just like that come here. Oh Prabhu, I stay in TNG colony, somebody told me. I am staying in my own Krishi, somebody told me. No. You are chosen to be here. Now it's up to you. Where are you going to take this? How much seriously you are going to take this? If this is your first session or your last session, next week you will come or not, is absolutely your wish. Because this will continue. This will continue. Why? Because Krishna wants it to continue. No matter what happens, this is going to continue. Krishna will come again and again into your life to remind you, purpose of life is not what you are thinking. It's not. Purpose of life is to prepare for death. We don't need to learn art of living. Even donkeys and monkeys know art of living. Art of dying is more important than art of living. A purposeful life is a meaningful life. A life that prepares you for the last moment in your life is actually the real life. Can you keep that on a chair? Just take one chair and keep it. Sometimes when it's down also. Right? It's a very serious topic we are discussing. This practical application of Bhagavad Gita. What all we have discussed? We have discussed who are we. By now, you should at least be 0.01 convinced that you are not this body. Are you 0.01 convinced? हाँ? कैसे बोल रहे हो मैं पूछ रहा हूँ 0.01%. I am not this body. 0.01%. Who is God? There is only one God. There are many devatas. There are mukkoti devatas. There is only one God, and his name is Krishna. Right? And he has many other names also. But Akarsha iti Krishna. Krishna has all the qualities and all the rasas. Right? Akila Rasamrita Murti is Krishna. Ishwaraha Paramaha Krishna. Brahma himself is telling. Ishwaraha Paramaha Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. Right? It's being told. Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindam Adi Purusham, the source of everything. So by now you should be convinced who is God. At least start reading Bhagavad Gita with that faith that Krishna is speaking, and Krishna is not any ordinary person, he is God himself. And Krishna is not any energy, he is personality of Godhead, who is speaking to us the truth. And by now you should know why you are suffering in this life, because of your past karma. And even the current karma that you are creating. We all deserve to suffer more than what we think we are suffering. That's okay. Suffering will come. But good news is what? You are already in the hospital. This particular place is not a stage or auditorium. It's actually a hospital, where your spiritually diseased situation is being cured. Take this very seriously. Right? If you see somebody here is smoking, will you ask him to leave the hospital or stay in the hospital? Stay in the hospital. If somebody here has bad thoughts, illicit thoughts, should he come here or should he go? Should come here. So if all of you here are here, means what? Why did Krishna choose you? Because you are the most diseased. When you are most diseased, only you go to the hospital, right? Don't think, "Arey Prabhuji, I am bottu pettukoni vachina. My achha devotional family se aayi hu." No, you are here because you are diseased. And Krishna has chosen you here because he wants to remove your disease. What is the biggest disease? Where we believe that I am this body. And life is to maintain this body. Life is to enjoy this body. So Krishna is telling, purpose of Bhagavad Gita is to remember me at the time of death. Remember the right consciousness, carry the right consciousness at the time of death. And second is saying, therefore Arjuna, you should always think of me in the form of Krishna, at the same time carry out your prescribed duty of fighting. With your activities dedicated to me and your mind and intelligence fixed on me, you will attain me without doubt. So Krishna is telling you can attain him without any doubt, provided you continue your Krishna conscious activities. And what is the process he is recommending? 8.8. Please repeat after me. Abhyasa yoga yuktena chetasa nanyagamina paramam purusham divyam yati parthanu chintayan. Repeat after me. He who meditates on me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, his mind constantly engaged in remembering me, undeviated from the path, he, O Partha, is sure to reach me. You just have to be in the bus. Don't get down from the bus. You have come here, you just boarded the bus. The bus of Krishna consciousness. Satsang is a bus. You boarded the bus. If you stay in the bus, even if you jump in the bus, cry in the bus, sleep in the bus, shout in the bus, if you stay in the bus, you will go to the destination. That's all you need to do. Do not leave satsang. प्रभु जी हो गया ना, SSR हो गया ना, भगवद गीता हो गया ना, आप क्यों? ये तब होगा जब तुम्हारा बॉडी खत्म होगा. Understood? Satsang is needed to the nth moment of your life. Not that, oh, I finished. I think I understood Bhagavad Gita. फिर 18 चैप्टर आता है, 700 श्लोका से बाहर भी हो गया. Still, you have to remain with Krishna till the end. Because the world is filled with lot of problems, lot of distractions. You have to be told, reminded again and again what is important in life. So you have to remember. So in Bhagavatam 1-6 also, Sri Krishna is explaining what is the highest dharma. Savai pumsam paro dharmo yato bhakti radokshaje ahoitiki aprahihata yatma suprasidati. Suprasidati. Meaning you will become happy. Prasidati. By what? By performing the highest dharma. What is the highest dharma? By worshipping the Supreme Person. How will you know who is the Supreme Person? By coming to satsang. By reading Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise, how will you know who is Supreme Person? Prabhuji, I went to him, he cured my diabetes, so he is the Supreme Person. Prabhuji, I went to him, he cured my problem in the office, he is the Supreme Person. Prabhuji, I went to him, he looked very beautiful, he is the Supreme Person. Prabhuji, he gave me some discount in the shop, he is also Supreme Person. Right? People can declare anybody as Supreme Person according to your convenience. But who is the Supreme Person? The one who removes you from the supreme problem. Isn't it? Nobody else can solve these problems. No Devata can solve this problem. Today is Hanuman Jayanti. Go and ask Hanuman Jayanti. Hanumanji, remove my birth, old age, disease and death. He'll ask, why did you come here? Go to Ayodhya. Why did you come here? I can't solve that problem. Somebody went to Brahma and asked for the same thing. Who is that? What is that person's name? Hiranyakashipu. He also went and asked, Janma Mrutyu Jara Vyadhi, solve karo. Mereko fir se, I don't want to die. What did Brahma tell? I can't give you that. I can't give you that. I can't remove you from the cycle of birth and death. Then he told, okay, you can't do that? Okay, I'll tell my Lombard, ICICI Lombard insurance policy. Right? You can't kill me inside, you can't kill me outside, you can't kill me during the day, during the night, by human, by animal, blah, 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 blah. Complete policy he wrote. And Brahma just laughed. Arey pagal. Nobody can escape death, no matter how many ways you devise. Right? The only person who can save you from the cycle of birth and death is Krishna. Nobody else. He is the only one who can tell that I am the source of everything. He is the only one who can tell that by understanding me, Tyaktya Deham Punarjanma Naiti Mameti So Arjuna, you will not have a Punarjanma. Show me one scripture in entire Vedas where any other Devata is coming and telling, I will release you from the cycle of birth and death. There is a whole laundry list of things which they will tell, oh, you come to me, you will get a good husband. You come to me, you will get good health. You come to me, you will get good fortune. You come to me, some Shani Devata will go. You go to astrologer, you wear this, Shani is sitting in your 7th place. Rahu is sitting in your 2nd place. You are sitting in this material world. That is the biggest problem. And no Anguta will remove you from this material world. Anguta will keep you in the material world. You know what is Anguta? Ring. No stone will remove you from the material world. Don't beat your head to a stone that you will go to the material world. Nothing will happen. You will remain in this material world until you surrender to Krishna. And that is the prime purpose of Durga. Durga. Difficult to escape. That is the meaning of Durga. Do you know that? Hey, Durga Mata ki jai. Durga Mata ki matlab kya hai? Difficult to escape. From where? From this material world. She will keep you in this material world until you surrender to Krishna. And Krishna is telling, Maya Dhyakshena Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam Hetunanena Kaunte Jagat Viparivartate. My dear Prabhujis and Matajis, no matter what you become, no matter how knowledgeable you are, unless you surrender to Krishna, I am not going to let you out. You will stay here only. Prabhuji, according to my philosophy, Prabhuji, I read somewhere, Prabhuji, पढ़ते रहो. कौन मना कर रहा है? सोचते रहो. कौन मना कर रहा है? So many lives you already spent, Re Baba. So many lives you already spent. Taking birth again and again and again. What were you in past life, Mataji? God knows. God knows. What you will be next life? God knows, but you will also know. You will also know. I want to become architect in the youngest life. I want to buy an Audi car and live in an apartment. I want to do this. Then what will happen? Next life will take birth, work in Microsoft. Microsoft will not go. Because you earn that money, right? To get that property, right? So you'll take that. Your next life is in your life. Next life is in your hands. Don't blame God what you are going to receive in next life. Oh, every day I'll go in front of mirror. Oh, I'm looking so beautiful. I think I should look like Katrina Kaif. I should look like whatever, who or other hero, Hrithik Roshan or somebody. What will be next life? Hrithik Roshan. What will be next life? Katrina Kaif. Don't come and blame. Or Prabhuji, why do bad things happen to good people? Arey, tu hi pucha na. You only asked. The day you choose Krishna, over. Your material life is over, he will pull you out. Prabhujis and Matajis, this material world is a place of correction. It is an educational place. We are all here to get corrected. Me, you, everybody. And these acharyas are not like us. They are not coming here like all of us. These acharyas on the altar. Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, Nimbarka Acharya, Vishnu Swami, Shankaracharya. They are not like you and me. They are coming here with a choice to serve Krishna. We are forced to come here to surrender to Krishna. There is a difference, right? What is the difference between deputation and vacation? Vacation you choose, deputation your boss chooses. Ja saake sad wahan pe. Work. Finish your work and come back. You are understanding? We are not here on a vacation. Prabhuji, acha hai Prabhuji. Life is good, Prabhuji. You are not in vacation. Pagal, you are in deputation. That's what people think. People in mode of ignorance. They don't know why they have taken birth. They don't even want to know. On Hanuman Jayanti day, they'll sit and they'll worship Hanumanji. But they don't want to listen to what Hanumanji is telling. On Lakshmi Puja day, they'll worship Lakshmi ji. But they don't want to listen what Lakshmi ji is saying. On Janmashtami day, they'll do dance in front of Krishna. But they don't want to listen Bhagavad Gita. You tell them.
After the dance activity, Prabhuji, can you please sit down? We'll discuss Bhagavad Gita. I'll go home, Prabhu. अरे, what did you do? क्या कर रहे थे कृष्ण के सामने? मजाक कर रहे थे? मजाक ही कर रहे थे. You think Krishna doesn't know who is really serious to come to him? Prabhujis and Matajis, if we don't change the way we are living, if we don't choose Krishna, then we are choosing Maya. There are only two things here, Krishna and Maya. Practical application of Bhagavad Gita means we have to choose Krishna. In everything we have to choose Krishna. What is the most important thing in life? I want to become Krishna conscious. When you want to pass from an exam, please hear this attentively. When you want to pass from an exam, when you go to a college, whom do you take inspiration from? Sincere student. Isn't it? A sincere student, you will take inspiration, na? Hai ki nahi? How many people agree with this? In order to pass, you will take inspiration from a sincere student. What is that student doing? How is that student behaving? How is he listening to the class? How is he writing notes? How is he studying? How is he answering? Right? Don't you look at a sincere student or no? When you want to pass in that school, do you look at sincere student or no? Yes? Are you looking at the sincere student in satsang? Do you want to become like the sincere student in satsang? You're all coming here for the last 13 weeks. Close your eyes and think, what has changed in you? And what you're still thinking to change. That shows your sincerity. Going and crying in front of God, God knows for what you are crying. Important thing, what is changing inside you? क्या change आ रहा है? Am I surrendering? Am I increasing my rounds? Am I chanting Hare Krishna mantra? Krishna is telling that japa is the greatest yajna in Bhagavad Gita. Am I doing that japa? Or am I still doing all the other vratas? Prabhu, I'll do linga vishekam, I'll do chatrana vratam, I'll do this, I'll do that vratam. Do all that, but are you doing the most important thing? Or am I still thinking, Prabhuji, time nahi hai Prabhuji? That means what changes come in you? Right? We have to introspect, Baba. This is our self-assessment. Am I even willing to change? Forget about changing. Am I at least willing to change? How much has my appearance changed? Prabhu, internal change मुश्किल है. External change तो लाओ. Externally, am I changing? Am I looking devotional? When people look at me, what are they thinking about me? Am I trying to change that? Prabhuji and Matajis, between B and D, there is C. Between birth and death, there is choice. Right? Birth is certain, death is certain. Choice is yours. What do you want to do? Do you want to change? C also means change. Change comes from a choice. You want to change, and C also denotes consciousness. What to change? By choice, you change your consciousness. 3 C's. By choice, you change your consciousness. Am I changing my consciousness? Am I changing my choices? It's your wish. But Krishna is very clear. Goal of life, you have to change your consciousness. Surrender. Sola mala karo. Who is stopping you? Start it. Most important activity. I don't know what I will carry after I die, but this I will carry. How many number of malas I have done? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This I will carry. Pakka. Your bank balance will remain after you die. Your job, your visiting card will remain as it is after you die. Nothing you are going to take from here. But you will take the number of malas you have done. Next life, you will enter into a house. If you did not finish your spiritual life, you could not surrender in this life completely. Rest assured, Krishna is telling, you will either take birth in a very aristocratic family, where a lot of pious people live, or you will take birth in a pure devotee's family. And you will be given full opportunity to come back to him. Krishna is not going to leave you. Neha Vikramana Shostri प्रत्यवायनो विद्यते स्वल्पम अप्यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात्. Even little dharma that you follow, त्रायते महतो भयात्. The greatest fear is removed. Right? So goal of life is clear. What is the goal of life? To remember Krishna at the time of death. To do the 3 C's. What are the 3 C's? To change our choices, to change our consciousness. Right? Remember this. Very important. Now what is the next one? Even after coming to spiritual life, some questions that are troubling us.
फ्लावर भेजा आपके घर का है क्या ऊपर का?
शायद
ऊपर दे आऊँगा.
सुपर ऑपरा
हाँ, वहाँ पे मैं बाहर हूँ.
कॉल
कर रहा हूँ.
कॉल करें. Even after coming to satsang, to my own Krishi, some questions are troubling us. You think Krishna doesn't know those questions? Okay, I'll tell few questions. Tell me if I have covered your question. Number 1. Prabhu, is it possible for anyone to go back to God? Really? हाँ प्रभु जी आपसे बैठ के बोल रहे हो. कितना आसान है प्रभु जी भगवान के पास जाना. How many have this question? बोलो यार, यहाँ तो सच बोलो. At least he'll answer that question, na? Yes, it is. Going back to God is very simple. Going back to God is very... Who is complicated? We. We are complicated. He is very open. He is kept his... जगन्नाथ के हाथ देखे कैसे? Like this. Come. आजा. आ गले लग जा. Come. I am ready to hug you. Who is not going? We are not going. Second question. I don't think I am ready to completely surrender, Prabhu. How many have this question? अभी मूड नहीं है सरेंडर का, पूरा अभी नहीं करना, थोड़े सालों के बाद, आफ्टर सम मोर टाइम. I don't think I am ready to completely surrender. Prabhu, if you don't completely surrender, na, you will take birth again, Prabhuji. There is no other way. You will take birth again. It's okay, Prabhu, I will take birth again. Once Prabhupada was giving a lecture, he was telling about surrender to Krishna and not coming back. And one American or Australian, I don't know, Prabhupada is saying that, if you don't surrender to Krishna, if you are attracted to these material choices of good house, good this, good food, you will take birth like a pig, Prabhupada told. And one person from a youngster, hippie, he got up and said, I don't have a problem taking birth as a pig. Swamiji, I don't have a problem taking birth as a pig. Prabhupada looked at God, you have my blessings. Become a pig. सुअर बनना है, सुअर बनो. बनो सुअर. कौन मना कर रहा है? Nobody can stop you from becoming a pig in next life or a dog in next life. Only you can change it. Third, I am too materially conditioned. I think I need more time. कोई है यहाँ पे? प्रभु जी बहुत मेटेरियलिज्म है प्रभु जी. प्रभु जी वेब सीरीज देख रहा हूँ प्रभु जी, 3 more episode. After that I'll surrender to Krishna. Huh? Prabhuji and Matajis, you are very materially conditioned. You have to change that condition through abhyasa, through practice, nischaya, determination, and dhairya, without fear. And all that will come when you surrender. Like Hanumanji, today is Hanuman Jayanti. Hanumanji did not have a single tinge of fear before going to Ravan. Ravan was not an ordinary person. Ravan had the benediction that nobody can kill him, including Yamaraj. Can you believe it? Yamaraj also cannot kill him. Yamaraj's duty is to kill. And Yamaraj went with the Yamadanda. When he insulted Kuvera's daughter-in-law, Ramba, Yamaraj was so angry, he went with the Yamadanda. Hey, I'm going to throw. Immediately one Devata went and told Yamaraj, hey, Yamaraj, don't throw. So what do you mean? I'm throwing the Yamadanda to kill him. He told Yamaraj, no, Yamaraj, please don't throw your Yamadanda. Why I should not throw? I want to kill him. That is a problem. You cannot kill him. But Yamadanda I am throwing. That is a problem. It doesn't work. It doesn't work on Ravan. Can you imagine? Yamaraj was like, अरे बाप रे, if I throw Yamadanda and Yamadanda doesn't work, मेरा तो इज्जत ही खराब हो जाएगा. है कि नहीं? So Yamaraj stopped himself. The Yamadanda doesn't work. Can you imagine going and facing a person where Yamadanda doesn't work? And how did Hanumanji go in front of Ravan? By choice. He went by choice, not by somebody binding him. Yeah, he allowed somebody to bind him. Okay, take me in front of Ravan. Just think about it, Prabhujis and Matajis. The most dangerous person on the planet, the most cruelest person on the planet, and Hanumanji is laughing and standing. Bol rahe. And what is he advising? Hanumanji? Bolo Pavanaputra Hanuman ki! Pavanaputra Hanuman ki! Pavanaputra Hanuman ki! Ram Lakshman Janaki! इसको बोलते हैं हनुमान जी. सीधा रावण के सामने बैठे हैं, खड़े हैं, चेयर भी नहीं दिया. हनुमान जी ने क्या किया? खुद का चेयर बना लिया. He made his own chair and he sat like this, with one leg on another, and he's talking to Ravan at his level. Ravan is sitting on the throne. Hanumanji raised his throne above Ravan. Ravan is looking up, Hanumanji is looking down, and he is telling, Sita ko वापस कर दे. Can you imagine the guts of Hanumanji? Sita ko वापस कर दे. The person who cannot be questioned by Brahma is looking at a monkey, looking like a monkey. He has a Vanara Rupa, Kimnara we call it, and he is looking at Ravan alone in Lanka, alone. एक ही आदमी है. Only one person. We try to enact this in different movies. वो क्या है सैनी देओल का picture Gadar. He enters Pakistan alone and he does all the ruckus. It became big blockbuster. Arey, think about Hanumanji. He entered the den in front of the king of the den. He is sitting in front of Ravan and he is telling, वापस कर दे. वरना मैं एक वानर हूं. I am one monkey coming from the सेना of Ram and Ram के पास मेरे जैसे अनगिनत है. Unlimited people are like me sitting with Ram. Your whole army could not face me one. They could not. Ravana was surprised. None of his son. Finally Indrajit went. And Indrajit also could have been finished by Hanumanji. Ek lapa marega Hanumanji, Indrajit will die. You think Hanumanji is an ordinary person? He is a devotee of Ram. No fear. Fearless. And he is telling Ravan, return his wife. Because if you fiddle with Ram, if one monkey is coming and doing all these things, what do you know that Ram has? And everybody advised. And at that place, Vibhishan was sitting there. And he looked at Ravan and he told Ravan, hey Ravan, yaar, thoda soch. Ek vanar hai. One vanar you are not able to face. And you have taken somebody else's wife. Please. And Ravan said, kill him. Kill him. As if he could kill him. Till now he could not kill him. Now he is telling kill him. Hanumanji is laughing. You think after the order is given, kill him, Hanumanji, he's going to kill me? Hanumanji laugh more. Pichoda. Try. You want to try. Right? And then Vibhishan came and told, what are you doing? He is a Dut. He is a messenger. You can't kill a messenger. You already did so many sins. Don't do this one more sin. And Ravan said, okay. He is very proud of his tail, right, on which he is sitting. Burn that tail. Hanumanji took that tail. Burn. But you think they caught his tail and burnt it? Hanumanji gave his tail. And he got burnt. And what did he do? He took that tail. Idhar laga. Pura Lanka ko jala dala. Right? The Swarna Lanka is burnt to ashes. And Ravan is scratching his head like this. What did I do? Okay? And Vibhishan is telling, मैं तेरे को बोला, one Vanar could do this, at least now you surrender. Right? But what does Ravan do? Doesn't surrender. In spite of seeing, in spite of hearing, in spite of receiving the advice, I will not come to satsang, Prabhuji. I will not. Because Ravan is another. Ravan is inside. I will not come to satsang. अरे तू मरेगा नहीं. मैं मॉर्निंग वॉक करूंगा, सत्संग को नहीं आऊंगा। अरे तेरा डिग्री वेस्ट है, नहीं मैं कंपनी में काम करूंगा, गधे की तरह प्रमोशन पहुंचूंगा। अरे तेरा घर तेरा नहीं है, नहीं मैं होम लोन लूंगा, एक और विल्ला खरीदूंगा। You think Ravan was there? Ravan is here. Ravan is where? Ravan is here. Who is not surrendered to Ram. Who is not giving away Sita. What is Sita? How many of you have captured Sita? All of you have captured Sita. Who is Sita? Sita is Ram's consort, his beloved. Who is working for whose enjoyment? For Ram's enjoyment. Who are you working for? For your enjoyment. When you work for your enjoyment, when you use this world for your enjoyment, you are nothing but capturing Sita for your enjoyment. This world is energy of God. Right? When you want Lakshmi Devi without Narayan, you are Ravan. You want Lakshmi Devi without Narayan. समझ रहे हैं हम लोग? We have to surrender. Today's session is heavy. But क्या करें? मेरे को नहीं मालूम इस सेशन के बाद कौन कौन रहेगा, कौन कौन भाग जाएगा। तो आज सभी लोग यहाँ पे पकड़ के बोल दो, है कि नहीं? बोलना है नहीं बोलना है? हाँ, बोलना पड़ेगा, है कि नहीं? Yes. So third, I am too materially conditioned. I think I need more time. You don't have time. I'm sorry. Fourth, when can I ever be what is expected as per scriptures? प्रभु जी आप जो स्टैंडर्ड बोल रहे हो बहुत बड़ा बोल रहे हो। हनुमान जी जैसा मैं नहीं बन सकता। I cannot become like हनुमान जी. Who is asking you to become like हनुमान जी? Become servant of हनुमान, है ना? Become servant of अर्जुन. Become servant of सुदामा. Become servant of Radharani. Become servant of Srila Prabhupada. That's all you need to do. We cannot become great devotees, but we can serve great devotees. And when you serve great devotees, you will get full benefit of what great devotees get. Is that a good choice? है कि नहीं? बस यही करने का. For the rest of your life, from this year onwards, from this day onwards, एक ही गोल रहने का. प्रभु जी कल क्या करना है? How can I serve a devotee? How can I serve a devotee? बस यही रहना माइंड में. प्रायोरिटाइज करने का जिंदगी में. प्रभु जी हफ्ते में एक सत्संग बस नहीं है. When you get fever, do you take tablet on Saturday morning only? जब बुखार होते हो टैबलेट कब लेते हो? हर दिन लेते हो, सैटरडे मॉर्निंग लेते हो? हर दिन लेते हो. अभी सैटरडे मॉर्निंग ही क्यों ले रहे हो? हर दिन सत्संग बनाओ. मेक एवरी डे इनटू सत्संग. एवरी डे हियर लेक्चर. If you don't hear lecture every day, your treatment will not happen. वो मूवी का डायलॉग है ना, ये तो सिर्फ ट्रेलर है, पूरा पिक्चर बाकी है. सैटरडे मॉर्निंग इज ओनली अ ट्रेलर. पानी गिर रहा है. They're watering or what? Hare Krishna. Yeah. Saturday morning is only a trailer. You are supposed to watch the full picture. By what? By attending satsang every day. Prabhuji and Mataji, structure your life. See, I also have a job. I also have 2 sons. I have a wife. I have my mother. I have all the complexities in life. Maybe more will come. But I am telling you, there has never been a day I have completed without hearing a lecture. Because I am following the instruction of my Guru. My Guru told, Lilananda, तेरे से ज़्यादा डिसीज कोई नहीं. तेरे को हर एक दिन लेक्चर सुनना ही पड़ेगा. तेरा डोसेज ये है. If you don't take this tablet, you will go back into material life. And I am very serious about it. I am sharing this with you not that you will glorify me and put one mala. No. I am telling you because I am a patient here. So you don't be patient. To remain a patient. Right? Come out of your patience and actually take the right decision to increase your sadhana. You can. Each one of us can hear 1 lecture a day. How many of you think you don't have time to hear even 1 lecture a day? Lift your hand. Or how many of you have time to at least hear 1 lecture a day? एक लेक्चर तो सुन सकते हो ना रे बाबा. क्या माना है? सुनो और अटेंटिवली सुनो, नोट्स लिखो. Yesterday night, I was preparing for tomorrow's lecture. Tomorrow in the center, in Bhakti Center, I am going to talk about Madhavendra Puri, like one of the greatest devotees. I know about that story, but I want to hear a lecture and I have to write notes, so I can repeat the notes. By doing this exercise, who is getting purified? I am getting purified. By repeating that lecture, who will get purified? People hearing will get purified. Right? Krishna Katha, Krishna Naam, Krishna Roop, everything will ultimately benefit us. So, it is our voluntary endeavor we have to do to change. Can I become as expected in the scriptures? Yes, you can become. Choice is yours. Choice is yours. Don't blame Krishna at the time of death. Krishna, I could not become a devotee. It's your choice. Right? Where is Baburam Prabhu? Look at it. He's very dear to me. He's very dear to me. Right? He came to this satsang like one of everybody. Right? Not only internally, externally. See the change. Can you see the change in him? Huh? He's selfless. I am his servant. He's taking care of Krishna. I want to be his servant. No, really, Prabhus. It's our choice. His wife is a devotee. He is a devotee. Prabhuji, how many of you know he didn't sleep whole night? How many of you know? Right? Petty Prabhu, please take rest. I tell him, Prabhu, don't come on Saturday morning. Whole Friday night he did night shift, and Saturday morning he is here and he is standing as if he is totally energetic, serving prasadam to you. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. He is my inspiration. Prabhu, let's inspire each other. Change करते हैं ना लाइफ को. कितना दिन ऐसे जीने का प्लान कर रहे हैं? Many devotees. You know, Harshal Prabhu is there. Sakshi Mataji is here. Wonderful devotees. Such a young age, they got married. They got married in Vrindavan. They came to satsang. They felt, I should marry a devotee. They chose, their parents, they discussed. And finally they got married in Vrindavan. I was witnessing. I was praying in that marriage. Oh Krishna, how fortunate I am. Right? Yes, you all should nicely get married to devotees. First become a devotee. Right? And give birth to devotees. The whole planet can change with our endeavor. There's so many wonderful devotees here. Even Anurag Prabhu, right? So enthusiastic. He calls people, Avana satsang, Avana satsang, Avana satsang. He is Hanumanji of this satsang. Right? All wonderful, worshipable elders who are sitting here. Please do your part. Don't take satsang easily. Don't take satsang easily. Become serious. Because if you become serious, Prabhus and Matajis, Krishna will come. Krishna will come at the time of your death. He will hold your hand and he will tell, you have done your part, now I am going to do my part. He will do it. Krishna is there. He is not an illusionary character. He is not a photograph. He is not a murti in the temple. Krishna hai. Ram hai. Right? Narsimha hai. They are there. All you have to do is sincere. Make a choice. I want to change my life. Prabhu, I am born in a family where my relatives are not like that. So what? Prahlad was born in a family of demons. Your family is still better. Again, how many in your family eat each other? They cook for each other, they don't eat each other. Prahlad was born in a family where they could eat each other also. That kind of Rakshasas. Right? Hiranyakashipu told, kill my son, kill that fellow. Let him be, killed by snakes. Let him be, fed poison. Let him be crushed by elephants. Let him be thrown from the mountain. Simhachalam, it's called now. Throw from that mountain. Huh? How many of your relatives have done this to you? Has your husband done this to you? I'll go to satsang. Wait, I'll bring poison. Has he done this to you? I want to chant. Did your mother come and tell that I'll throw stone on you? Nothing. Hare Prahlad had more reason to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Don't look for reasons for to not become a devotee. That is not your reasons, that is your mind's reasons. Your mind is telling you not to become a devotee. अरे चेंज करो अपने आप को, बहुत हो गया. Become sincere. Sunday evening there is program in Bhakti Center. Why don't you all come? कौन रोक रहा है यार? कौन रोक रहा है? क्या करोगे Sunday evening को? If you are not in satsang, definitely you are in some maya only. Nothing else. Make it more serious. Increase the number of satsangs. We have to. Right? Who is the most deceased person sitting here? Me. I know that. That is why after this class, I am going to another class at 1 o'clock. At 2:30 there is another class. My Shiksha Guru is coming, Radhesham Prabhu. He has a meeting with me, with few of us. He is going to speak. I am going to sit there and listen. After that, I am going to another class by Nirendra Prabhu in Nalgandla. He is opening a center today in Nalgandla. I am going there, I am sitting for that. So till night, I am in classes only. How many of you feel I need those classes? Yes, I need those classes. How many of you feel you need those classes? So why are you not going to those classes? We have to choose, Prabhu. The sooner we come out of the disease of material life, the sooner we'll make advancement. Don't look at others who go to temple once in a day or once in the morning or from the outside going on a bike. That is not bhakti. वो चुम्मा बोलते हैं उसको, भक्ति नहीं बोलते. I don't know where this template came. You should stand, remove your chappal, pray namaskar to God, not sitting. ఎవడు చేసిండో ఇది? I don't know from where they brought this template. Stupid template. Again, even God, just imagine, Krishna is sitting like this every morning. ये क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग? Again. Fifth reason, I don't think I am able to strike a balance in my situation. Prabhuji, बहुत complicated है Prabhuji. My job is very complicated Prabhuji. My wife is very complicated Prabhuji. My husband is very complicated Prabhuji. My parents are very complicated Prabhuji. My vehicle is very complicated Prabhuji. It may come, may not come Prabhuji. Prabhuji, traffic signal Prabhuji. Too much rush Prabhuji. I will not come Prabhuji. I will not answer this. Sixth reason, this is too much for me to handle. I will stop and think again. Prabhuji, your class is too much Prabhuji. I'll think again. Keep thinking again. So after this course of SSR, if you have properly heard it, and after Bhagavad Gita, which we are going to start. By the way, next week, we are all going to assemble here exactly at 8 o'clock, or rather come by 7:45, because in 3 hours, we are going to read 700 translations of Bhagavad Gita complete. All 18 chapters. It will start at 8 o'clock. If you come at 8:01, what will happen? You will miss one shloka. Come by 7:45, we will sit in 4 or 5 circles, 20 people in one circle, not more than that. And one person will be heading that circle. One circle by Harshal Prabhu, one circle by Baburam Prabhu, one circle by me. I will also be there. And we will finish the entire Bhagavad Gita, and you will read all the translation, not shlokas. English translation you will read. And Prabhuji's, after that, you will realize how much of it we already finished in SSR. When you read, you will understand how much you already finished. Right? And then that after next week, we will have an open one-on-one discussion where I want all of you to tell what you have changed in your life. Small change. Swalpam apyasya dharmasya. Express how these sessions have benefited you. That is 26th of April. And 3rd of May, we are starting Bhagavad Gita as it is, cover to cover, shloka by shloka. 3rd of May. But in between 2 weeks are there. One, we are reading the entire Bhagavad Gita before we start Bhagavad Gita. Right? And 3rd of May, we are starting Bhagavad Gita again. I have read Bhagavad Gita many times in my life. Every time I read Bhagavad Gita, I realize I have not read it before. So that is the beauty of Bhagavad Gita. It keeps revealing more and more and more. And some of your friends or your relatives or your husband or wife or your children, please bring them here. 3rd of May. Let them start again. Prabhu, they did not attend SSR, no problem. No problem. Let them start Bhagavad Gita, and in between I'll give snippets of SSR little whenever the right philosophy will come, and they can also hear the recordings and come up to speed. I will send a poster, circulate it in your friends and encourage them to come. At least come and start. Should we do that? 3rd of May. Are you all ready? How many are excited? Hari Bol. If you are excited, say loud Hari Bol. Hari Bol. वो बोरवेल को भी सुनाई देना. Hari Bol. Once more. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. हरि का नाम लो. Right? भगवद गीता इसीलिए है. भगवद गीता इसीलिए. We all will learn Bhagavad Gita. It will take 1 year minimum. Minimum 1 year. And it will not be this long sessions. 1.5 hours to 2 hours maximum. Right? And some question answers. We'll be going chapter by chapter, shlokas by shloka. Some of you here have already finished in the last batch. Who are those? Yeah, some of you already finished. Yes. But trust me, when you read again, you'll realize that you have not read only till now. That is what Bhagavad Gita is. Right? It will be an amazing journey. And so much transformation will come. So after reading, how to begin your spiritual life, you got to know. Right? After these courses, 11 courses, 12th course today, do you all know how to start your spiritual life? Yes, how to start? By chanting, by reading, by associating with devotees, by eating prasadam. A, B, C, D. Association, books, chanting, diet. Prabhuji, please change these 4 things ना. थोड़ा change करो ना. घर में प्रसाद खाओ. Right? घर में प्रसाद खाओ, ऑफर करो. नहीं तो नहीं काम करेगा. यहाँ पे कृष्णा बाहर समोसा नहीं होगा, काम नहीं करेगा, है कि नहीं? समोसा घर पे बनाओ, कृष्णा को ऑफर करो, प्रसाद बनाओ. How to make progress in my current situation, you'll get to know. How to strike the balance and how to handle, you'll get to know. Where can I get perfect and constant guidance, you'll get to know. Where can you get perfect and constant guidance? In satsang. सत्संग. प्रभु जी, जब तक हम जिंदा हैं, हमको सत्संग में रहना है. Until I am alive, if Krishna permits, I want to continue this service of preaching. And until you are alive, you should not only hear, but you should also start preaching at some point. At some point. That's a service. Don't, प्रभु जी मैं क्या बोलूँगा? अरे क्यों नहीं बोलोगे? बहुत कुछ बोलते हो ना बाहर. When you go outside, so many things to speak. Speak about Krishna. That's all it is. Speak about what you heard. Where can I get perfect and constant guidance in satsang? What is the simplest and surest way to ready for the goal? Chanting Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. How to perfect my life and achieve the highest goal? You will get an answer for that. You already got quite a bit. Now, is Bhagavad Gita a theory or practical? Actually, does Bhagavad Gita work or does it not work? It works. Definitely it works. Lord Krishna says in 9.1, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, my dear Arjuna, because you are never envious of me, I shall impart to you the most confidential knowledge and realization, knowing which you shall be relieved from the miseries of material existence. He is telling, you will not be scared of death. If you understood Bhagavad Gita, you will become fearless, like Hanumanji. Right? One of the easiest calculation of knowing how much progress you made in your life, spiritual progress you made, is how much are you fearful. If you are Krishna conscious, no fear can touch you. Right? Even if fear comes, your courage will take you forward. A courageous person is not the one who doesn't have fear. A courageous person is the one who has fear, but he continues to endeavor. Was Arjuna fearful? Yes. But did he fight the war? Yes. That is being courageous. Of course, when you become very courageous, you will also become fearless. Right? So, there will be a change. Jnanam, Vijnanam. Can everyone tell Jnanam? Vijnanam. Jnanam means knowledge. Vijnanam means realization of that knowledge. Realized knowledge. People, there are a lot of people in internet who will speak Jnanam. But Vijnanam is very important. Application of that knowledge. There are so many quotes you get in the morning, right? How many are there in your college groups? College WhatsApp group? School WhatsApp group? ऑफिस व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप है कि नहीं? बहुत लोग हाथ नहीं उठा रहे, क्या नहीं है क्या? है ना? हाँ. और कम्युनिटी व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप, मेरा नल टूट गया, मेरे घर में आवाज आ रहा, करंट चला गया, है कि नहीं? है ना? ओके. Have you seen people sending good quotes in that WhatsApp group? Sometimes they send good quotes. Being nice to others is very being nice to you and nice. One quote. Right? Do good, say good, do good, do good, 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 good. One another. All these quotes are nice. How many agree they are nice quotes? Why are you not following? Why are we not following? Quote अच्छा है, तो पहनते क्यों नहीं? Why don't you follow those quotes? Can anyone tell? Why are you not able to follow the good quotes you are receiving? Probably I am following a little. Why not full? Why? Who is speaking? Lift your hand. Probably. You are not contemplating on that. Yes. Contemplating means swadhyaya, to think. What is the quote? Always pray to God, because the one who prays, he is happy. I have read it. हो गया प्रभु जी. अरे सोचो उसके बारे में. That's called contemplation. Think about it. Whatever you heard, think about it. Swadhyaya. Sadhana, swadhyaya. Any other reason why you are not able to follow those quotes?
You don't want to change.
Huh?
You don't want to change.
You don't want to change. प्रभु जी एकदम सच बोल दिया. I don't want to change. Quote अच्छा है प्रभु जी, मैं forward कर दिया ना. I forward it immediately. As soon as I get good quote, what do you do? Forward. That fellow is receiving the quote. What is he doing? Forward. Who is following the quote? Nobody. Again. One of the main reasons we are not able to follow those quotes is because we don't see anybody following those quotes. Simple. If I see people who follow those quotes, I will also be inspired to change myself. We need an example in life. We need a living example in life who follows those values, what he talks. And the one who follows what he talks, जो अपने आचरण से सिखाता है, उसको आचार्य बोलते हैं. जो अपने आचरण से सिखाता है. The one who shows with his own example. And such kind of examples you will only find in satsang. You will not find in in-orbit mall. You will not find in forum mall. और कौन सा मॉल? हाँ? छोड़ो. Sometimes you will not even find in temple. Unfortunately. You will not find in assembly 100%. लोक सभा राज्य सभा नहीं मिलेगा ऐसा. You will only find in satsang. Sometimes a sadhu goes and sits in parliament. Then you can also find in parliament that kind of values. Basically, yad acharati shrestha tat tat evataro janas ayat pranamam kurte lokastad anuvartate. Krishna is telling in 3rd chapter 21st shloka that great people, common people follow great people. You are not able to change because you are not seeing anybody with that change. If you want to change, you should go to the people who have changed. How will an iron rod get the qualities of a magnet? How will an iron rod get the qualities of a magnet? When is association with magnet? Haribol. That's all you need to do. Associating more. Not less. The devotees are coming and maintaining distance. प्रभु जी हो गया ना एक बार, हफ्ते में एक बार, why are you asking me again and again? Over. That's all you get. ये यथा माम प्रपद्यन्ते ताम तथैव भजाम्यहम. Krishna is telling, according to how you approach me, I reciprocate accordingly. Why some people make more progress? Because they endeavor for more progress. That's why they make more progress. Prabhuji, वो इतना change हो गया Prabhuji? Yeah, he will change because he is associating with devotees more. You are not associating with devotees more, so your change will be that much only. Prabhuji, but okay Prabhuji, होगा Prabhuji आराम से, होगा तो होगा, ऐसे ही like this, they will remain. Understood? Spiritual life is completely in your hands. Material life is in completely Durga's hands. Spiritual life is in your hands. ठीक है? Yeah. Why did Krishna choose Arjuna to tell Bhagavad Gita? Anybody? अर्जुन को क्यों बोला? He could have told Vedavyas. Vedavyas. Just imagine, Vedavyas is standing, Krishna is standing, and Krishna is telling Bhagavad Gita live to Vedavyas. Why to write later? Now only write. Or Krishna is telling Bhagavad Gita to Brahma. Huh? Or Krishna is telling Bhagavad Gita to Shiva, Lord Shiva. Why is he telling to Arjun?
One of your lectures is repeating the same. He said that Arjuna is a right candidate to eliminate our condition.
Arjuna is the right candidate to show our condition. Arjuna is a husband. Arjuna has children. Arjuna also works. Not 9 to 5, 9 to 9. Right? Administration he has to do. Arjuna has all the problems in the planet like we have. We have more problems. We have artificially created problems. But Arjuna also has problems in this time. Right? Such a person is qualified to hear Bhagavad Gita and implement Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna is representing all of us. Shankaracharya is telling, Partho Vatsa Sudhir Bhokta Dugdha Gita Amritam Mahat. Shankaracharya is telling. Partha is the one who is representing all of us and receiving Bhagavad Gita in the form of milk from the cow, which is Vedas. And the one who is milking is Nandanandana, Yashodanandana. He is milking the Vedas and is removing Bhagavad Gita and is giving it. Accept it. Right? That is the reason Arjuna was chosen. Arjuna was a family man with children, wife, brothers, mother, and responsibilities. His decision was getting affected. And how many lives were dependent on his decision? Crores of lives. If Arjuna will not do war, crores of people will not die. If he does war, crores of people will die. Crores. How many times you have encountered a situation where your decision can change the lives of crores of people? Our decision doesn't change us only. What to speak of other people? Huh? But Arjuna's situation, he was making such a decision which can change the lives of crores of people. Arjuna was a Kshatriya and his business was to save the innocent. This was the biggest decision he had to make. And he took time before that. When you have to make the greatest decision in life, don't just make it. Wait. Open Bhagavad Gita, read it. Greatest of the leaders this planet have seen have all referred Bhagavad Gita before making their best decisions. Tulsi Gabbard, she's telling, she used to be in army. She was a warrior on the field. And when she used to see people dying in front of her, gory situation in the war, when mind is disturbed, she told in interview, I will open Bhagavad Gita and hear the words of Krishna Bhagavan ki. Yeah. And Krishna will resolve the problems. Not only then, even now. We are not opening Bhagavad Gita. When you had a rough day in the office, come home, open Bhagavad Gita, read few slokas, khatam, you will get your answer. Right? Arjuna understood the purpose of life before fixing his bow on the target, selecting his goal. When he came to war, please everybody hear this attentively. When Arjuna came to do the war, what was on his mind? Duryodhan, you insulted my wife, you raped my wife, you abused my wife. Duryodhan, you tried to kill my mother. Duryodhan, you have taken away my kingdom. Duryodhan, you have removed us our rights. He had revenge in his thoughts. But after hearing Bhagavad Gita, what was in his thoughts? Krishna, I am doing this for your satisfaction. Finish. Arjuna did not do the war with revenge. He did the war with devotion. We all sitting here should not fight our problems in life with agony. We should accept it as a gift of God. That is the conclusion of Bhagavad. Understood? Gift of God. Yes, thank you, Krishna. Thank you. I deserve this. I lost my job. Now I'll attend 7 days a week. Satsang. Right? No problem. Right? When something bad happened at your workplace, what you should say? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Your boss called and told, industry is down, your job is gone. What you should say? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You applied in website, no jobs are available. What you should say? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Your loan installment is coming. There is only 1 rupee in the account. What you should say? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Your wife is asking, Tera kya hoga? What you should say? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And in all that situation, somehow you came to satsang. And what is this Prabhuji telling you? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. After eating prasad, you felt very nice. What you should say? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Many people come to satsang, many people leave. When they are leaving, we look them from behind and what do we tell? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One day the time will come when we will die. Devotees will come and stand around us and what will they tell? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada will personally come to you, hold your hand and tell, you have followed Krishna consciousness in spite of all the problems. Now I am taking you with me. Let us together while going do what? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We all go back to Krishna, standing in Goloka, along with Krishna. We look at Doli Dodi and what will we tell? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. No, I could not finish my spiritual life. Still I could not leave samosa. I have to come back here again. But again I come back in this life. Again in next day. But Krishna will not leave us. He will pull us to satsang. And what will they teach in satsang? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So what did you do before? What did you do at the end? Same thing. Hare Krishna. There is nothing to lose. Right? Just make your endeavor. At every time, in every situation, any reversal in life, chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So what did you do before? What did you do at the end? Same thing. Hare Krishna. There is nothing to lose. Right? Just make your endeavor. Most difficult situation, chant Hare Krishna. Most happy situation, chant Hare Krishna. Right? And everything will become perfect. That's what Arjuna did. Arjuna was not hitting arrows. Externally, the whole world was seeing that Arjuna was hitting arrows. Krishna was seeing that Arjuna was throwing flowers on him. There is no difference between shooting arrows or putting flowers when you are working for Krishna. When you are working for Krishna, even your office work is equal to worshipping Krishna. When your family life, taking care of your family, is equal to worshipping Krishna, provided your family, you are motivating them to become a devotee. Yes, this is called practical application of Bhagavad Gita. Right? So, there are many misconceptions in spirituality. I am telling you this because after you go out, these misconceptions will come. Number one, it is only for old people. Have you heard this? Spirituality only for old people. Have you heard this? There are some old people here. They go and tell other old people. What do they say? We are not old yet. अभी नहीं आएंगे, बाद में आएंगे. है कि नहीं? हाँ. It is only for ladies. In South India especially. The moment you keep puja, only ladies will come and sit. Where are your gents? They are talking real estate. Right? Or spirituality is only for sentimental people. Only for sentimental people. जो लोग रोते हैं भगवान के पास जाते हैं. नहीं, भगवान के पास नहीं जाओगे तो रोओगे. वो अलग बात है कि नहीं? Only for sentimental. Spirituality is for less intelligent people. How many of you feel after attending 12 sessions of SSR, it is for less intelligent people? It is for most intelligent people. Spirituality is for most intelligent people. Less intelligent people cannot understand this, cannot even assimilate this, cannot even think about this. समझ? Less intelligent people. Spirituality exploits our money. प्रभु जी सत्संग में जाते अपना पूरा पैसा लेके जाएंगे. How many of you feel exploited? Don't tell me in front of Krishna. Right? Did you feel exploited? Somebody has taken your money. You have been given. Right? Material life is get, forget. Spiritual life in Krishna is give, and forgive. That is Krishna doing. So you only got. Spirituality means no happiness. Really? Lot of people feel like that. No happiness. मेरे को देख रहे हो? मैं हैप्पी दिखता हूँ. कम से कम घर के बाहर दिखता हूँ. नहीं, घर में भी दिखता हूँ. I'm happy in the house also. Yeah, little fights happen here, arguments happen here and there. When we fight also, we fight in a very nice way in the house. Right? Hare Krishna, Hari Bol, Chi, Hari Bol. उसमें भी हरि है कि नहीं? Yeah. Bring Krishna into everything in your life. Right? No enjoyment. You really think there is no enjoyment in spiritual life? Prabhuji, we are Satchitananda. We will not do any activity if it doesn't give us enjoyment. It is not possible. If somebody tells, इतना बकवास movie है, एकदम flop है, will you go to that movie? Will not go. But if it's a good movie, you will take people with you. जा मैं तेरे को दिखाता हूँ, चल दिखाता हूँ. Please come with me. Same way spiritual life. How many of you have tried to bring at least one person to satsang here? Lift your hand. At least one person. Please come with me. Why are you trying to bring? You are getting any commission? Prabhuji, one person. Na? Actually, there is a commission business going on. That conversion business. If you get one person, if you get 25 people, you get free trip to Singapore. The offer is going on. Convert so many people and you will get that business. But here, how many people were brought to Kumbh Mela by sending free tickets? 0. How many people India mandated that you all should come to Kumbh Mela? 0. How many people came to attend Kumbh Mela? 65 crore people, Prabhujis. 65 crore. Clap karo yaar. That is Sanatan Dharma. We don't force anybody. We attract people. Purity is the greatest force of attraction. When you are pure, whole world will come towards you. You don't have to go and tell, if you don't do this, you will die, you will burn in hell, you will this, sartan se juda, sar. Every time they target head only, because they don't have a head. Again, we don't do any of that. We say, "Arey, come and serve Krishna. Hear Bhagavad Gita. Make pure life. Change into a pure life. Change your dining table. Change your not dining table. What is on the dining table? Right? Make more prasad. Eat more prasad. Don't eat tamasic food. Don't eat food that will demotivate you coming to satsang. Don't eat that kind of food. Eat prasad. Right? No good activity. Spirituality doesn't have activity. People will feel, क्या boring satsang. अरे बाप रे, इतना activity है. We have to stop. See, now we are having next month we are doing Narsingha Chaturdashi. After that we have Rath Yatras. After that we have Janmashtami. After that we have Prabhupada Appearance Day. After that we have Kartika Mas. After that in between, just now Ram Navami, today is Hanuman Jayanti. Right? So many festivals, not only festivals, so many activities. Decorating, Sharad Purnima. You should come and see our Sharad Purnima altar. We make a whole altar filled with, Braj. We create a whole forest around Krishna, waterfalls, and we do Kirtan. So many activities. Spiritual life is filled with activities. Material life has no activities. How many of you like dancing in Kirtan? अच्छा लगता है ना? How many of your friends here dancing? At least once in a week. Maya is making them dance. Or your boss will make you dance. That's all. But we are dancing voluntarily. Yeah. You have to leave everything to come to satsang. Is that true? Huh? And don't leave everything. Use everything in service of Krishna. We are not Vairagyis. We are Yukta Vairagyis. We are not Vairagyis. We are Yukta Vairagyis. Vairagyi means मैं सब छोड़ दूंगा. युक्त वैराग्य में सबको यूज करूंगा कृष्ण के लिए. Right? We will utilize the money. We will utilize our influence. We will utilize everything in service of Krishna. That is called Yukta Vairagya. So Bhagavad Gita answers a lot of questions. What is good? What is bad? All that we already understood. Now, we also understood how to acquire knowledge. Pratyaksha Praman, Anumana Praman, Shabda Praman. What is the best? Shabda Praman. Pratyaksha Praman, with my eyes, with my senses, I'll acquire knowledge. We discussed about that. I'm not going to go into that. Practical application of Bhagavad Gita, rely on Shabda Praman. Hear from a guru. Right? Who is a guru? I have given an analogy here. You are getting current. There is a plug point. प्लग पॉइंट के अंदर करंट आ रहा है. प्लीज हियर दिस. प्लग पॉइंट के अंदर करंट आ रहा है. तो करंट कहां प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है? प्लग पॉइंट के अंदर प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है. कहां हो रहा है? वेयर इज पावर गेटिंग प्रोड्यूस्ड? पावर प्लांट. देयर इज अ पावर प्लांट. पावर प्लांट से इन पावर प्लांट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इज प्रोड्यूस्ड. दैट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कम्स टू द ट्रांसमिशन स्टेशन. फ्रॉम देयर टू द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन स्टेशन. फ्रॉम देयर टू द ट्रांसफार्मर. फ्रॉम देयर टू योर होम. फ्रॉम देयर टू द प्लग पॉइंट. Right? In the same way, Lord Krishna is the power plant. What is he producing? Instructions in the form of Bhagavad Gita. Lord Krishna is the power plant. He is producing what? Instructions for our life in Bhagavad Gita. Transmission station are what? Scriptures, books. They are all transmission stations. Distribution stations are what? Paramparas. 4 paramparas. Sri Vaishnava Parampara, Rudra Sampradaya, Kumara Sampradaya, Brahma Sampradaya. What are we following? Brahma Sampradaya. We are part of Brahma. ISKCON is part of Brahma Sampradaya. Distribution station. From distribution station, where does it come? To transformer, which is Sadhu Sangha, Satsang. Right now, this is a transformer here. Right? From there, it is coming to your home. Your home is what? Temple. Right? And finally, your plug point is who? Guru. Finally, when you keep your finger in the plug point, what will come? Shock will come. So when you go and touch the Guru's lotus feet, you will get mercy of Krishna. But how is it coming? Not from that Guru. Guru is not giving you the knowledge. Through the Guru, Krishna is giving you the knowledge. Understand this. It's a very important point. Because a lot of people here who are calling themselves Guru are not Gurus. Guru is a person who represents Krishna. He is not Krishna. We should worship Guru like Krishna. But Guru should not think that I should be worshipped like Krishna. Samjh mein aa raha hai? Guru means I am a servant of Krishna. We discussed on length in the 5th session. 3 hours we discussed who is a Guru. So here is a parampara chart. There is a whole picture I have sent. Right? There is 4 sampradayas. Brahma Sampradaya. Guru of Brahma Sampradaya is Madhvacharya. Rudra Sampradaya. Guru of Rudra Sampradaya, which comes from Lord Shiva, is Vishnu Swami. He is also called Nimbarka. Sorry, what is it? Pushti Marg. And there is Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, headed by Lakshmi Devi. Who is the Guru of that? Ramanujacharya. Right? And there is Kumara Sampradaya. 4 Kumaras of Brahma. They also propagate the whole Vedic knowledge. And who is the Guru in that? Nimbarkacharya. Right? So you have all these great acharyas. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he appeared here, he took the greatness of all these sampradayas, mixed them all, brought the essence out of it, took the most important instructions of these sampradayas, and he added them to Brahma Sampradaya and established Brahma, Gaudiya, Madhva Sampradaya. Brahma Sampradaya, established in Gaudiya Desh, which is Bengal, and it is coming through Madhva Sampradaya, Madhvacharya. Madhavendra Puri is one of the acharyas who comes in Madhva Sampradaya, from whose disciple is Ishvara Puri, who gave initiation to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Swayam Krishna. That is why, what are our Sampradaya? Please repeat after me. Brahma, Gaudiya, Madhva Sampradaya. If somebody asks, where are you getting this knowledge from? Brahma, Madhva, Gaudiya, Sampradaya. We are not any offshoot created by, I created my own Sampradaya. Right? Amma Sampradaya, Abba Sampradaya, Baba Sampradaya. No, nothing like that. We are Vaishnava Sampradaya. Authentic. And all these Sampradaya teach you only one thing. Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Braja. Surrender to Krishna. You go to any of these Sampradaya, their conclusion is same. Right? Very important. So Guru comes in a Sampradaya. Second, Guru presents the knowledge as it is. He doesn't manipulate the knowledge. Go to such kind of Guru. So in order to make practical application in Bhagavad Gita, you all need a Guru. Do you all right now have a Guru? Yeah, I am a representative of a Guru. I am not a Guru. I am a representative of a Guru. But you have to finally surrender to a Guru. Choose your Guru. There are many Gurus. In Sampradayas, there are many Gurus. Authentic Gurus. In ISKCON itself, there are many disciples of Srila Prabhupada who give Diksha. Many, like, Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, Radhanath Swami Maharaj, Bhakti Prem Swami Maharaj, who recently came here, Indradunya Swami Maharaj, Lokanath Swami Maharaj. There are so many Maharajas. All of them are who? Representatives of Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He is a representative of his Guru, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. So you have to make an endeavor that in order to go back to Krishna, I need a Guru. I will take shelter of one of the Gurus. How do I know which Guru is good for me? Go and hear their lectures. Instead of going and typing something in YouTube, type that Guru's name, some lectures will come here. And whichever Guru is connecting to you nicely, you are able to understand what he is speaking. Develop interest in that. 1 year, hear the lectures. Every day one lecture. Okay, Prabhu, I heard this Guru, I am not able to connect. Hear another Guru. You need a whole list of Gurus, I will send you the whole list of Gurus. No problem. And then finally, surrender to a Guru. Qualifications to take Diksha from a Guru. Minimum 3 years of chanting 16 rounds non-stop. Every day, minimum. Following the 4 regulative principles. What are the regulative principles of Bhakti? Regulative principle Dharma. ISKCON did not manufacture anything new. The 4 Dharman ki 4 padal untai. 4 legs of Dharma. Sauchyam, Satyam, Tapasya, Daya. No meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, no gambling. Don't perform these activities. Honor only prasadam, only what is offered to God. Eat that. Don't eat things which cannot be offered to God. As simple as that. Follow this religiously. Be regular to satsang. Become serious in spiritual life. Take initiation. Initiation means to start your spiritual life. Then you actually start. This is all drama, that is real. Right? And then go back to Krishna. Prabhu, we have a very clear path. You have to follow. You have to decide in life. Right? Practical application of Bhagavad Gita includes all these things. Guru should be a Goswami. Go Swami. Go means senses. Swami means the one who has controlled his senses. You should choose such kind of a guru. I have given a lot of examples about who is a guru in the past, so I will not discuss about it. Guru should be a devotee. He himself should read scriptures. Guru should also chant his rounds. ऐसा नहीं सभी को माला दे रहे, okay, you chant, you chant, you chant. Now I can't because I am a guru. No. Guru should be an example by himself. Right? आचरण से जो बनता है उसको आचार्य बोलते हैं. आचरण से जो सिखाता है. The one who teaches with his own example is a guru. Now, what are the qualifications of a disciple? Okay, guru's qualifications, sir. What are the qualifications of a disciple? To follow what guru is telling. Right? To sincerely follow, make an endeavor, don't waste time. Take it seriously. Prabhuji, nobody is surrendering. Why should I? That is their problem. What is your problem? बहुनाम जन्मानाम अंते ज्ञानवान माम प्रपद्यते वासुदेव सर्वैति समात्मा सु दुर्लभ. Krishna is telling, after many births, some people wake up. Among those who wake up, some people ask for spiritual knowledge. Among many people such who ask for spiritual knowledge, some people actually accept the real knowledge. And among many such people, some people conclude that Vasudeva is the supreme. And such Vasudeva Sarva iti Samahatma Sudurlabha. Such kind of person, such Mahatma is very rare. So among all these satsang, if two people become surrendered devotees to Krishna, I think we already crossed a very big average. Because actually from entire Hyderabad, even one person should not become devotee in Kali Yuga. From entire India, maybe one person. That is how rare to become a devotee, Prabhu. Devotee means what? Putting a tilak, it doesn't make you a devotee. Complete surrender to Krishna. But can we become? Yes. If we endeavor, if we desire, at least desire, na? Once one person wanted to ask question to Prabhupada. So he went to the disciples of Prabhupada, said, I want to ask a question to Prabhupada. He said, yes, ask. But so many people are surrounding Prabhupada. How can I ask? He was a very shy person. So the disciple told, do a thing. Tomorrow morning, come for the morning walk. Prabhupada, when he goes on morning walk, he is only having 4 or 5 people around him. Normally outside people are not allowed, but I am allowing you. You come. So he went to the morning walk. So Prabhupada is walking, 4 people are walking. So this person who brought him is asking, ask. He is still shying. What will I ask? Prabhupada is there. How will I ask? Pucho yaar, Swamiji is here. You have a question, ask. He is not asking. Then Prabhupada, Prabhupada didn't know. He was walking, he was talking. After his entire walk, the car came. So Prabhupada is going to board into the car. This disciple is there. Hey, ask! You wanted to ask a question, ask. Prabhupada is here. Pusta kyun nahi hai? He said, I don't know, I am feeling scared to ask. Ask! And Prabhupada opened the door. He kept one leg inside, one leg outside. He is going to sit. Then he asked, Prabhupada! Prabhupada looked at him. Yes? He asked a question. Prabhupada, how can I go back to Krishna? Prabhupada told one word, sat in the car, closed the door, went. What is that word? Desire. Can you all repeat? Desire. That's all you need to do. We should have a strong desire to go back to Krishna. If you don't have a strong desire, what will Krishna do? Even Krishna can't do anything if you don't have a strong desire. Qualification of a disciple is to develop a strong desire. How will you develop a strong desire? When you are surrounded by people who have strong desire. Right? When I did my CA, I don't know how I did my CA, but I went to this firm, small firm. There one 35-year-old person is sitting. 25-year-old person is sitting. I was just 18 years old. No, I was like, yeah, 18, 19 years old. So I went to that firm. I was like, CA करने को कितना time लगता है? You know, I didn't know anything about CA. Because my friends joined, I also joined CA. That's all. So I asked, how long does it take? He told, क्या है? आराम से करते हैं. Who was telling? 35-year-old person. He didn't finish his CA. 35 years old. I asked him, अरे, it takes so much time. धीरे धीरे होता है, इतना ज़्यादा टेंशन नहीं लेने का. Don't take too much tension. CA will get over. 25-year-old person. He also was telling, I have given 8 attempts so far. 1 paper passed. Another 4 are there. Baapre. It's like, what is this? I don't want to be here. Because as it is, I am a failure candidate. If I join CA in this situation, I will do CA next life also. There is no point. Right? Then, with my friend's recommendation, I joined another company. It's called PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC. In those days, now also it's a very famous company. So I went there. There I saw a lot of students, articles to join CA. I asked one senior, how long does it take to finish CA? 3 years. 4 exams, no? Exam 1, exam 2, exam 3, exam 4. Inter 2 groups, final 2 groups. You'll pass CA. I said, really? Yeah. Then another senior, he just finished his articles. I asked him, he's finishing CA? Is he? Yeah, I passed CA. I did my CA. I finished my articles. I already finished. I'm going out. Right? This is nice. Outside, everybody is telling they'll fail CA. Right? In Chennai, in what is it? Nungambakam. There is area called Nungambakam. There is a CA institute. ICA, headquarters of South India. Opposite to that institute, there is a church. In the church, there is a saying in the beginning, Jesus never fails. Like that it is written. One CA student got so frustrated. In the night, he went and wrote on the top, ask him to write CA. Jesus never fails. Ask him to write CA. He got so frustrated. Right? So, but I am here in this company where everybody is telling that passing CA is easy. And I saw them studying like that. I saw them practically practicing like that. I decided, all I have to do is I have to be in this company. Do my work and be in this company. And even a person like me, I finished CA in 3.5 years somehow. Because I was in that kind of person. Please clap, Prabhu, I finished CA. If you all finish CA, you don't need to clap. Because I finished CA. After I finished my CA, one fellow, he came and took my photograph. I told this. He kept on his study table. 7 years he was worshipping Krishna and then looking at me. Why? Only one motivation. If this fellow pass CA, I will pakka pass one day. Right? So you all need motivation. So Prabhuji, please, heartfully, truthfully I am telling, everybody look at me 1 minute, into my eyes, look into me. If this fellow can try to become a devotee, why can't you become a devotee? You can become a devotee. The whole world, my wife knows more about me. How third class person I am. But still, I could practice and I am sitting here speaking Bhagavad Gita. हो सकता है ना? हो सकता है नहीं हो सकता है? असंभव हो सकता है नहीं हो सकता है? हो सकता है. If you take shelter of Krishna, anything is possible. Forget about I have to leave this, I have to leave that. Don't leave anything. Start doing the right things. Prabhuji, no onion, no garlic, no meat, no egg, no this, no. I'm not even discussing about all that. Chant 16 rounds. Pick up your chanting bag every day morning, chant your Solamala. Do it. Everybody who has finished SSR, start chanting 16 rounds. Pull your time out, chant 16 rounds. Baburam Prabhu, he is doing night shift, he is chanting 16 rounds. How is it possible? It's possible. Bro, you are determined. My mother, she chants 64 rounds. 64 rounds. Right? She finishes her 32 rounds by 6 o'clock in the morning. 32 rounds over. I am getting up. She is finished. How is it possible? She understood. I have only very less time left. I don't want to do bakwas with relatives and friends. I want to focus. I want this as my last life. Our determination. Right? My father was hesitating to surrender to Krishna. Then he went and met one amazing devotee in ISKCON. His name is Vaisheshika Prabhu. He's an initiating spiritual master. He lives in California. When he visited our house in Boston, and my father was sitting, he went and asked, Prabhuji, I don't know how to surrender to Krishna. I don't think I can surrender to Krishna. He only told one answer. If you want to surrender to Krishna, there is nobody in the world who can stop you. That's all. If you want to surrender to Krishna, nobody in the world will stop you. Don't start giving reasons. Prabhu, not now, not this. Your wish. Right? Yeah. So qualification of a disciple is to be humble, to receive the instruction. If I have seeds, if a guru has seeds, if he throws that in that soil, will it sprout? But if he throws that on this ground, will it sprout? No. Your heart should be as fragile, as fertile like a land, not like a rock. Then things will happen. How will spiritual transformation come in you? By going to holy places, by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, by learning and attending scriptures, attending satsang, by learning scriptures. These are all the ways given by Krishna. Start going to holy places. We'll all go to Vrindavan together. We'll all go to Mayapur together. We'll all go to Jagannath Puri together. When we make these yatras, prioritize. Keep everything else aside. I have to go. Recently, Amit Prabhu went, Mataji, they went to a nice yatra, they came back. Was it spiritually resonating? Yes. Going and visiting holy places is very, very important. Going to temple. What is the real purpose of temple? Real purpose of temple is to do what we are doing here. This is the real purpose of temple. Archanam is okay, but pravachanam is also important. But unfortunately today nobody is doing that. You go to temple, tell your Gotram, and he'll do some archana, he'll come back. That's okay. But also come to this temple where satsang is happening regularly. By going to temple, your misconception that you are the body is removed. By going to temple, you'll understand who is the supreme God. By going to temple, bad habits are removed. A lot of people, when you go and ask your friends, why do you go to temple? What is the famous answer you receive? I think there are positive vibrations there. Have you heard this? It's a stupid, meaningless answer. That's not the reason. If you want vibrations, go and sit on that borewell machine. All vibration will get. Why do you go to temple? Temple is not a vibrator. Temple is a place where you get holy knowledge, so that you can wholly surrender to Krishna. Right? Please take up some service in a temple, wherever you are. If you are very close to ISKCON temple, please go. Or any other temple. There is a nice TNGO colony, there is Venkateswara Swami temple. Go there. Go and do what there? Sit down there and chant Hare Krishna. Arey, baitho wahan pe chant karo. Who is stopping you? By looking at you, 5 others will chant. Right? Sometimes I carry the chanting bag like this. I hold my chanting bag and I am just walking in the society. People look at me, not me, the chanting bag. Ye kya pakad ke ghum raha hai? Right? They look at it like this. Sometimes to scare them, I do like this. Eventually, they ask, what is this? I am chanting. I am chanting Krishna's names. And when you are chanting Krishna's names, people around you also will change their behavior. That is the effect of chanting Krishna's name. How loudly you should chant? You should hear. Others should also hear a little. Hare Krishna. Utna bola idhar. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. You should hear. First of all, you should hear. Right now, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Who is hearing? Krishna is hearing. You are not hearing. Hear attentively, whatever you chant, and let others also hear. Let other living entities hear. Chanting. Carry the chanting bag without any hesitation. Carry Bhagavad Gita in your hands without any hesitation. Your office desk should have a Bhagavad Gita. How many have already kept it? कोई नहीं, रखो यार. Proudly keep it. Before you start your day, after you go to the office, take Bhagavad Gita, pranam to it, read one shloka, one translation, one purport, close it, start your work. You will finish Bhagavad Gita in 2 years. As simple as that. Your consciousness at the workplace will change. As simple as that. Practical application of Bhagavad Gita. You all can do. You all can do. Simple, no? Yes. Huh? To teach the dangers of materialism is also the purpose of a temple. To teach us to accept a guru is the purpose of a temple. Purpose of satsang, I meant to say. Satsang is a place where we are trained in spiritual life. Are we all getting trained? You all people getting trained? This is real training. And who is training? Krishna is training. He is the best trainer. Best training institute. ISKCON. International Society for Krishna Consciousness. What is he teaching? To become Krishna devotee. Prabhupada did not open an institution saying International Prabhupada Institution. Lot of people open institutions with their own name. Or with some other name. But look at Prabhupada. Is his name there? International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Where is Prabhupada's name? Many people know ISKCON, they don't know Prabhupada. That is the greatness of Prabhupada. A guru means he will not call himself guru. He will say, I am a servant of my guru and my worshipable Lord Krishna. That is. Temple are set up to fulfill the purpose which today's satsangs are fulfilling. What is the conclusion? How can I progress? I have so many materialistic conditions. A, B, C, D. What is A? B? C? D? Diet. Follow this fourth thing. Even children can know. Tell. A for apple, kuch nahi hoga. A for association. B for bat, kuch nahi hoga. B for books or B for Bhagavad Gita. C for cat, nahi. C for chanting. D for kutta, dog, nahi. Diet. Diet of prasad. Start this. Very simple activities. Make your rituals into spiritual. Prabhuji and Mataji's, after coming to Krishna consciousness, whenever I do Satyanarayana Vratam, I feel very touched by the blessing of Narayan. Whenever I go to any of my old temples I used to go, I feel more connected. Because Krishna consciousness changes your consciousness towards life. It gives more meaning. Right? When you remove spirit from spiritual, what remains? Ritual. When you add spirit to the ritual, it becomes spiritual. Very, very important. So add that spirit of Krishna consciousness. Perform many services. What all services you can perform? I'll tell you. You can distribute books. Please buy books and distribute books. How many people go to birthday events? Huh? Recently, one more customer came to my office. His name is Stuart. He heads the IT in IT, one of the biggest functions of IT in Qantas Airlines, Jetstar and all this. Australian, he's Australian. He came, and I was not well last week. I went on Thursday to office. So Stuart was sitting in the conference room. I went and introduced myself. I gave him a Ramayana. Here is a Ramayana. Took the Ramayana. What is this? I said, this is the purpose why people come to India. Don't you know? I don't know. Nobody told me this. I came to India many times. Nobody told me this. But this is a purpose. Here is the story of Ram. And he told, I like hitchhiking. We were discussing. I like hitchhiking. I like traveling. I told, very good. You read Ramayana, and whenever you see a city's name, like Ayodhya, underline it. Kishkinda, underline it. Dandakaranya, underline it. Nasik, underline it. Triambakeshwar, underline it. Rameshwaram, underline it. Next time when you come to India, your journey of hitchhiking starts from Ayodhya to Rameshwaram. He said, yeah, this sounds interesting. This sounds exciting. Westerners like excitement. We can give a lot of excitement in India. Go to Hampi. Go to Udupi. Go to so many places. But don't go like a time pass place. There is a purpose. Right? And I told him, he told, is this a real story? I said, of course a real story. If it is not a real story, how come so many places are there? Clearly the same passage of discussion and all the same places. And Ramasetu is very clearly visible from the sky. He said, really, it's visible? I said, Google. How you Google? He Googled it. I took him zoom near, Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka. I showed him. Can you see that line? Yes, it is there. Can you show me a single line on the whole planet like this between a country and an island? Nowhere you can see. Only between India and Sri Lanka you can see that line. How can you say Ramayana is not there? You are a pappu if you are telling that Ram doesn't exist. Right? We are proud. My grandfather is Ram. My grandfather is not a monkey. My grandfather is not Darwin. My great grandfather is Ram. Bolo Ramachandra Bhagavan ki Jai. Ram Lakshman Jan ki Jai. Bolo Hanuman ki Jai. Bolo Hanuman ki Ram Lakshman Jan ki. हम जानवरों के कुटुंब में पैदा नहीं हुए हैं. मेरे पूर्वज जानवर नहीं है. मेरे पूर्वज राम हैं. मेरे पूर्वज कृष्ण हैं. You should be proud of that. Prabhuji, when he heard that from me, he felt very nice. And he told, I will come to India again and I will definitely visit these places. We can motivate everybody provided we are convinced. When some of my friends in the office tell, we'll go to Goa, I tell, why don't you go to some other places? I'll tell you more adventurous places, but also attached with holy places. How many have gone to Ahobilam? One of the amazing place, which is just 5 hours from here. Greatest trekking in your life and the planet, you can see in Ahobilam. Ahobilam is a place where Narsinghdev came out, breaking the pillar. That pillar is even now there. Right? Completely in the jungle. Greatest places to go. Nava Narsingha temples are there. Prahlad school is there, where Prahlad was talking to his friends. Even now it is there. Right? Just here, very close, Karnool. Near to Karnool. Right? Should we all together go to Ahobilam? Yeah, Haribol, let's plan like that. Yeah, why not? Right? Haribol, karte hum log planning. So you can distribute books, you can cook prasad. Next week onwards, at least something you bring to satsang. थोड़ा ही फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. थोड़ा सा कुछ लेकर आओ. Once in a month. Right? Can you all prepare something at home? Offer it to Krishna and bring it here. One fruit you can bring. Cut it into 50 pieces. Each one gets this much piece. But Krishna likes it, Prabhu. Simply coming and attending, do some service. Can you bring some flowers for Krishna? Huh? We can do a little pushpa abhishek. Every week we can do after satsang. Petals निकाल के कृष्ण पे डालो. कर सकते हैं? करो. Increase. You can do services in Krishna. Okay, you can conduct satsang in your houses. Right? You can do value education in colleges. If you are all qualified, you understood Bhagavad Gita nicely, I will give you an opportunity to go and speak about good values from Bhagavad Gita in a college. We do that. There are 25 people in our satsang, Prabhujis and Matajis, who work in many companies. They go to different colleges like CBIT, IIT, IIT Hyderabad, BITS Pilani. We go there and give lectures. They want qualified people to come and speak. You can go and do it, Baba. You can use your education and influence. Right? You can dance in Kirtan. Can you do that service? Dancing after some time? Yeah? You can do Kirtans. How many like doing Kirtan? Huh? Yes, you can do Kirtan. You also can sing in front of your altar. Sometimes in satsang also. You can play musical instrument. How many are learning any musical instrument here? कोई सीख रहा है? करताल सीखो. Buy this करताल. Please buy this करताल. Each one get a करताल. कितना लगता है? 500-600 रुपए. Good. अष्टधातु करताल you can buy. Right? And you can learn. I will teach you. 3 beat, fast beat. Right? This is 3 beat. You hold the kartal nicely. You do 3 beat. Right? Like this. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Leave it simple. Close, close, open. I'll teach you. And you can also do it in your house. And then when it goes fast, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Don't look like magic. You can also do. You just have to learn. Right? So you can learn. And that is also service to Krishna. Play mridanga, buy a mridanga, learn mridanga. There are YouTube lessons. You can learn a mridanga. Nicely you can do mridanga also. Right? You can conduct satsang in your houses. Why don't we conduct satsang? You can invite all of us. Send a message. Ask me which day you want to do. I'll come. 1 hour satsang you can do in your house. You can cook for all the devotees. And you can distribute prasad. You all can contribute to the prasad here. How many are contributing here? Something little monthly basis you are doing? Do it. 50 rupees, 100 rupees, 500 rupees, 1000 rupees, 5000 rupees according to your capacity. Give, because this will be used. See, prasad just came. Right? Because you all contributed, it came. Should I sit here and think how to conduct Bhagavad Gita session, or should I sit here and think how will prasad come? What should I think? Bhagavad Gita. Because how prasad will come? When you automatically all will contribute, it will come. Prabhuji, I did last month. Do it this month also. Right? Do little by little. Make it part of your... Because if you do donation on a regular basis, automatically you will be detached from your salary. If you keep everything for yourself, for your own purpose, right? Deduction should happen with a lot of happiness. When home loan deduction happiness doesn't come. But when you do your own deduction in the form of donation, happiness comes. Right? Up to you. Yeah. So Prabhuji's, so we have finished the science of self-realization. Congratulations. 12 sessions. Hari Bol. Jor se bolo. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Yes. So somehow or the other you have tolerated me for long sessions. Sometimes even 3 sessions, 3 hours and more. Today it's 2 hours and 25 minutes only. But don't worry, I'll not pull it till 2-3 hours. Prashadam has already come. So, what is the next steps? Please start chanting. What is the next step? Hear the entire SSR once again. You have the recordings. Don't think you understood everything. Hear again. There is a lot of content. And I have sent slides. Right? I have sent slides in all your phones. If you just see the slides, I am going as per the slides only. Keep hearing in YouTube, go through the slides. Master SSR, understand SSR again. Next week, come sharp by 7:45 because 8 o'clock dot, Bhagavad Gita reading will start. You want to finish the entire Bhagavad Gita at one stroke, this is your chance. 3 hours, it will get over. Next week after that, we will have discussion of our realizations through Bhagavad Gita. Each one of you will have to talk, will have to tell something. Right? Something you will share. 2 minutes each person will get, we all will share. And the next week, May 3rd, Bhagavad Gita as it is in English is going to start right here. For that, I will send a poster. This Monday I will send it. Send it in your friends groups. Encourage people to come. This is the greatest welfare activity. There is no better welfare activity than giving Krishna to others. Because whatever anything else you give will get perished. Money will get perished, clothes will get perished. Everything will get perished. But Krishna is eternal. You will actually help a soul go back to the super soul. Atma, go back to the Paramatma. Bhakta, go back to Bhagwan. Right? You are giving something eternal to them in life. There are 3 things eternal. What are those? Last week. Bhagwan, Bhakti, Bhakta. These 3 things. So if you make him a devotee, he will be eternally situated in Bhakti towards Bhagwan. Right? He will perform the best yoga. Purpose of life you will achieve. And if you motivate others to come to Krishna consciousness, Krishna will be more pleased on you. More pleased on you. Right? Because you are doing Krishna's work now. Hare Krishna. Narsingh Arti gaenge? Jai Hari Bol. Pranil Prabhu, it's been a long gap. He has not sung Narsingh Arti. I was missing him. Hare Krishna.
Namaste Narasimhaya.